What's up guys, it's your boy James Pro here with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can fund your brand new broker Kumo Markets Live with some real money and start growing that trading profile like you want to do it. So let's dive in right now.
Go in the arena, make the ground shake, make the ground scream. Me feeling no God, the enemy. Bring the fire when I fight to the melody. Blood fire, you beginner. Keep on the game, me a winner. Your man them know me a leader. When I come in the arena.
Alright guys, what is up? James here. Let's dive right into funding this live account. Now before I show you how to do that, I want to remind you that you definitely should be practicing within your demo account until you're comfortable before you fund it with any live money. Now I definitely want to make sure that you are seeing wins every day, seeing profitable growth within your demo account again before you fund anything with a live account. Now as a reminder, if you haven't done so already, we also have a team link in the top of the screen. You can see here, I'll put it in the comments of this video as well. Definitely make sure that you get yourself plugged in and paired up with a team when it comes to Kumo Markets, so you can, for any customer service related items, you will be taken care of like you are part of the team. So definitely make sure you dive into that. So let's dive into opening up a live account. Alright guys, now after registering for your demo account, you actually got a username and a password. Again, make sure you use that link in the comments below. But once you're there, you probably already have what's called a demo account set up. If I click on demos, that's probably where you're going to see your demo account that you've been practicing making some of those trades. Now, when you want to go to a live account, you actually want to create an account. So you come up here, you click on create an account. Okay, now it's going to give you some options on what type of account you want to pick, right? There's different accounts. So if you actually are not too sure which account to use, you can actually go to Kumo Markets, the homepage, click on trading and then account types. This will load up and it'll actually give you the breakdown of all the accounts that they offer. So once you see some of the account types here, there's different types of accounts. You're going to see standard, ECN bronze, ECN silver, gold, and sapphire. So basically there's multiple different accounts that you can choose from. I definitely want to recommend starting off with a standard. You can see it's perfect for a beginner account. There's zero commissions there, very small, minimal spreads that you're going to see here that are very comparable within the industry. And then if you choose to start growing your account to a larger sum of money, I definitely would recommend upgrading to the ECN bronze account. You can see there is a minimum deposit of $1,000 for the ECN bronze account though, but basically you have zero spread. You do pay a little bit of commission on the trade, on every trade, but you have a zero spread, and you'll learn about spread and leverage and all of that good stuff within the academy. But this is definitely where you want to end up, with something with minimal spread as possible. But again, the standard is probably where I'm going to recommend a lot of you to start off with. It's got zero commissions, very little spreads. You can dive into it. So let me show you how to get this thing started, okay? All right, so we're back at our dashboard here. We're going to open up the account of our choosing. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on create. And as soon as this loads up, we're going to click on our account type. So the standard is probably what majority of you are going to do. Account currency is going to be US dollar. Your leverage, you want to have the max leverage 1 to 500. And then this password, you definitely can, save this password. You can edit it whatever you want. You can change it to something that you'll remember. But you definitely want to remember that master password when it comes to linking it up with your MetaTrader 4. Remember that master password, okay? Hit agree to terms and conditions. Hit save. This thing will load up and then it should, yeah, there we go. Live account is now created. So if I go to my dashboard, I actually have 2 standard accounts. Now, how do we fund this thing? Why don't we dive into funding this thing right now? All right, guys, so what you're going to want to do is actually click on deposit now to start funding this thing. It's going to load up with the different ways of depositing, funds to your live account. Unfortunately, right now, with the smaller methods, the only way of actually funding your account right now is actually through cryptocurrencies. Some of the larger ECN accounts, they do offer, regular wire transfers. I know that for the standard accounts, for the smaller accounts, they're definitely going to be implementing that soon. But as of right now, we can only fund them with cryptocurrency. So I'm actually going to show you guys another wallet, an online wallet that you can easily e-transfer your money right from your bank to an online wallet and directly to Kumo Markets here. And it's actually something called ShakePay. Let me open this up for you right now. All right, guys, so what you see on the screen right now is something called ShakePay. ShakePay is an online wallet that I'm going to recommend to you guys. Definitely make sure, here's the website up at the top, is just shakepay.com. Go ahead and click on Get Started. Go through the account creating process, verify your email address, all that good stuff. I'm going to get signed in so you guys can see a little bit about what this wallet kind of looks like behind the scenes. Now, when you get everything set up, when you get your account verified, your email address verified, all that good stuff, you're actually going to want to go and click on your profile and definitely just make sure that you verify your identity. Okay, there's a couple different steps there, passport, all that good stuff there, just to confirm your identity, so then your limits will be taken off once you do that. Okay, now, all right, now the next thing you're going to want to do is actually take an e-transfer from your checkings, your savings, whatever bank that you do, and actually deposit it right into this online wallet, so then you can go ahead and transfer that into Kumo Market. So what you're going to want to do here is just click on Add Funds. Okay, now you can see there's multiple different ways of doing it. I think the easiest one, I think, for people is going to be the Interact e-transfer. You literally just click on this and it's going to give you the credentials of what you need when you're going to be sending an Interact e-transfer from your preferred bank, whether that's RBC, TD, or whatever. So if you're not too sure how to do an Interact e-transfer, definitely go to your your bank and definitely go through the steps there. It's pretty straightforward, though. There'll be a section that says Interact e-transfer, and what you're going to use as the email address is this email address. That's what you're going to put in. That's where you're going to be sending the money to, and then it's going to ask for what security question do you want to use. Here is the security question that you're going to copy and paste this right into there, and then the answer is going to be this. So this information right here is extremely vital. Okay, you want to make sure that this is exactly letter for letter. As soon as you get this all plugged into there, then it will definitely know where it's going to go. So definitely go into your bank account, send it to this email address, use this security question, and use this security answer, and it should show up right here in your wallet here, guys. Okay, so go ahead and do that right now, and I'm actually going to do the same here and fund my account here right now. All right, guys, we're back. So I just funded my ShakePay wallet. You can see I have $130 now in my online ShakePay wallet here. This process probably took me, I want to say, about 3 minutes from making that e-transfer into my bank account into the ShakePay wallet. I think that whole process took about 3 minutes, so it's very, very quick. Now what we need to do is we actually need to convert our Canadian dollars into the cryptocurrencies, into that Bitcoin. Now, how do you do that? So what you're going to do right now is I'm actually going to move from my desktop version on to the mobile. I know a lot of people use their mobiles here, so I want to show you how to do that so you're familiar with the mobile aspect as well. So let's switch over to that now. All right, guys, we're back. You can see I have the mobile version up here right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to open up the ShakePay app, and you can download this app at the App Store or the Google Store. So I'm going to open this up here right now. You'll have to log in, right? So you can see I have my $130 Canadian there right now. So what I need to do now is I actually need to move it from my Canadian dollars into that cryptocurrency, into that Bitcoin, so we can transfer that into our cryptocurrency. So now how you're going to do that is you're going to go down to this exchange, these arrows buttons here. You're going to click on that. Now it's going to say, okay, we're going to be switching Canadian dollars into Bitcoin. So I'm actually just going to put click on the max button here. So I'm going to take my max of $130. I'm going to switch it over to Bitcoin. I'm going to get 0.01020337 of a Bitcoin. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on buy Bitcoin. And then it's going to confirm the transactions. You click on confirm. And just like that, we have just officially bought some cryptocurrency with our Canadian funds. It's that easy, guys. Now, if we go back to the home screen, you're going to see here, so the Bitcoin that I have here, here's the total that I have in the account right now. Now what we need to do is we actually need to take our cryptocurrencies in the form of Bitcoin and actually fund those into our Kumo Markets Live. So let's move over to Kumo Markets Live here right now. I'll just swap to the screen here. So you can see I'm in my dashboard dashboard. This is the mobile version. So what I'm going to want to do is click on deposit. Okay, so I'm going to click on deposit here. This is going to load up here. It's going to ask for which account number to select. You can kind of pick and choose whichever one you want there. Also, what you're going to want to do is choose your payment method. Now, if you do have some of those ECN accounts, there are some alternative methods, but with the standard account, you only have the crypto aspect. So you're just going to click on crypto. There we go. We click on crypto. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit. It's going to ask for the amount in US. So it does say the minimum amount is $90. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to do that minimum amount of $90. Okay. $90 US. And then I'm just going to click on deposit. Now, what it's going to do is it's actually going to pop up another window. Okay, let's just let this. Okay, so it's going to say deposit. You will be redirected to Coinbase payment page. What Coinbase is exactly like ShakePay. Maybe some of you already have a ShakePay account. A Coinbase account. It's just the same as ShakePay. It's an online wallet. If you do have Coinbase, you obviously can use your Coinbase account to do that. But if you're just going to use the ShakePay, I'm going to click on Bitcoin right here. All right, guys, so now what you can see loaded up is they're actually giving you some details of the transaction. So you're going to see the amount in terms of Bitcoin. You see the $90 US that we specified. So this amount needs to be exact. We need to be sending the exact amount of Bitcoin from our ShakePay into our Kumo markets. That's crucial. And then the second thing is actually the address, okay? So this is also very crucial as well. So it knows exactly where you're going to be sending the cryptocurrencies. It's almost like a transit ID number, transit number or an account number that you have with your own personal bank account. So these two things are crucial. So the first thing I'm actually going to copy is the Bitcoin address. So I'm just going to click on the copy button there. We're copied. Now I'm going to go over to my ShakePay and I'm actually going to click on send in the very top right hand corner there. So I'm going to click on send. Once we tap send, it's going to show there that we can select from the clipboard, right? You can see that it says, Bitcoin address. So I'm just going to click right on the Bitcoin address there. Perfect. It has the address there. Now, in terms of the amount, it wants to know how much Bitcoin we want to send, right? Now, we can click on max, but that's not going to give us the exact number that we specified over on the Kumo Markets page here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to the Kumo Markets page here and specify the exact number of Bitcoin that I want to transfer over. So you can see I have 0.0959627 Bitcoin or $90 US. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over to my ShakePay and I'm going to specify exactly how much of that Bitcoin I'm going to transfer over. So I can literally just punch in that number. So 0.00959,627. That's how much Bitcoin I'm going to transfer over. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to click on the continue button. When you can double check that number just to make sure it's exact. Then you're going to hit on the continue button. It's just going to ask you to confirm the transaction. And then you're just going to hit on the confirm button. And bang, there you go. You have literally just transferred some money from your ShakePay account into the Kumo Markets live account. Now, what you're going to do is it might take a little bit of time just for that transaction to process. So give it a little bit of time. But literally, it should show up on your Kumo Markets here very, very soon. All right, guys, so I'm back in the Kumo Markets dashboard here. You can see that there are some funds that actually did get transferred over. Actually, I made a couple other transfers as well in the process of that. So definitely go back to your Kumo Markets and just verify that those funds have been transferred over. I think for myself, it did take a little bit of time here, especially for the very first time that you make a transfer there. It does take a little bit of time for that to go through, but as you make more additions to that process will speed up. Now, the last thing that you need to do is just make sure that you link this account number into your MetaTrader 4 account. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to quickly share my screen on my phone here. Let me just quickly do that. We're back to the phone. So I'm going to go to my MetaTrader 4 here. I'm going to open this up here. Now, what we need to do is we need to link up that brand new account. So you will definitely need the credentials that you had here in terms of the Kumo Markets account here. So let me open that up. So you will need the details that you set up previously for this account number. You will need that account number. You will also need that master password that you have there. If you're not too sure what that is, check your email because they definitely would have sent that to you. In the email, it says the trading password is the password that you're going to want. So let me dive back into my MetaTrader 4. Let's get this thing linked up. I'm just going to write down my account number, 2100190797. Perfect. Now I'm going to head over to my app over here. So all I did is I just opened up the MetaTrader 4 here, guys. It popped up this. Now, what you're going to want to do is click on New Account, right? And then it's going to say Log into Existing Account. That's the one that you're going to want. And then you're going to search for Kumo Markets Live. Okay, that's the demo account. Here's the live version. You're going to click on Live. Now it's going to ask you for your login. So the login is your account number. Okay, let me just punch it in: 210-019-0797. And then I'm just going to enter in my password, right? So whatever that password that you specified before, maybe you left it as the default password. Again, check your email if you're not too sure what that is. But definitely punch that in here, guys. I'm going to do mine right now. And then when you have the password in there, just click on Done, and it should link up here. It might take a second or two. What you want to do is just click on the trade, and it should give you the account details. Bang, there we go. I have this thing linked up, and we are ready to make some live trades. So with that, guys, I wish you a lot of luck in your trading future. Profits. Catch those pips, and we will definitely see you on another video, guys. Take care, be blessed, and we'll see you on another video.